Guys, I had flow tested the cylinder head previously, and I had bought replacement stock valves, and I did the flow testing, and I was around 356 or 358 CFM, 356 CFM at 650. But I have done so much work on this bench that supposedly this bench, it's inaccurate and it's not up to date and all that. And I agree to a certain extent, but I had played a lot with different backcuts and angles on the valve. So I said, let me try what I was doing there to this bench and see what's going on. Let me tell you, the results are the same. Look at this insane numbers. Insane. 83 at 100, 164.5 at 200. It flows 241.5 at 300. It goes 290.5 at 400. 330 at 500 lift. 355 at 600. 365 at 650. 370, 371 at 700, and then at 750 bucks off, which is pretty much normal for the cylinder head. Usually they back out around after 650. It's still going at 700. So right now I'm at 700 lift. Are you guys listening how smooth the port is? Listen how smooth. It's flowing 371 CFM out of a stock 823 casting. Listen to the quality of the air. Listen. This cylinder head with these numbers, if it's on an engine with 427 cubic inches, a lot of compression. Let's say we were to build a naturally aspirated engine, okay? Even with a hydraulic roller camshaft, and we put solid lifters on it, or a super tight lash solid roll lifter, 700 lift, and we don't want to put too much of a dome in there. So even if we keep it as a flat top with a minute dome, okay, vacuum pump, pretty straightforward build. This will make 800. It'll make 800 horse naturally aspirated with a proper intake manifold, vacuum pump. And I'm not talking about 16:1 compression and a vacuum pump that pulls 20 inches of vacuum and all that stuff. I'm talking about a conventional build with a minor dome, off-the-shelf parts. This cylinder head will make over 800 horsepower with a stock casting. This is all porting. And look, all bird finish. This head is stout, really stout. George MGR Performance. Like I said, I've done a lot of these heads, and they tend to respond to certain things. You can make it or break it. This is the difference between getting like 350 CFM and 370 CFM. And it's not in the porting. It's other things that are involved. George MGR Performance, thanks for watching. Yeah, it is a big bore. It is a big bore, right? My fixture is 4180, my fixture, because the guy that I had bought this full bench was racing naturally aspirated with a small block Chevy, and that was the bore size he was running, so that's the bore size of this. I do have a gasket for 100 on it, But these are real numbers with a calibrated Superflow 600. There's no gimmicks. There's no nothing. Clay. I haven't busted into the rocker arm. I didn't go that high. Spark plug is in. Screwed in. There is a gasket. And I'm actually running a Ford gasket because it's paper. Ford small block and ls, you can literally take this head and put it on a Windsor. All the head bolts line up and everything. Where's my light? It's not here. Anyways. All the bolts line up because don't forget, this is a smaller head bolt and the Windsor has a 1/2 inch head bolt. So everything lines up. I did a test in the beginning. There is zero leak. I mean, there's no reason to bullshit. You know what I mean? This is real numbers, and it's not the first one that I've done. I mean, that bench shows less because it doesn't have enough to pull this kind of flow. Open it one more time. I actually saw for a split second 372.8, almost 373 CFM. And many years ago when I was using a 600 again, like I said in the previous video, I had done a set for myself. They were going 375, 373. Actually, it's identical to this. But I think this one, it's actually better here. These numbers are just like, this number right here, 330 CFM at 500 lift. This is big block Chevy aftermarket cylinder head territory. Not the big heads, but there is some heads that are like 320 to runner and 330 to runner, and they're getting these numbers. George MGL Performance, I hope you enjoy my video. I don't know if you could see the work. I mean, let me get a light in a second. There's my light. Here you go. I'll show you my port. Look at the finish. Look on my short turn. I mean, not because it's me doing the work. I enjoy watching other people sporting and their skills. You can see the valve job. The other time I was talking about the angles. I don't know if you can see there. Anyways, like I was saying, here, I can't get the light to do what I wanted to do. Bear with me a second. You can see my short turn ball area. I mean, sometimes I sit there and I watch my own work like this and I'm like, wow, man, that's pretty nice work. And I'm not saying it to compliment myself. I watch other guys that do pouring videos and I sit there and I just watch and I'm like, I know how much time the guy and effort put to do what he did. You know, I appreciate when I see somebody else's work and it's like, I'm like, look, there's a lot of other guys like me out there that like to put their heart and soul into what they do. You know what I mean? And it's just beautiful to watch because to get this kind of finish, it's aggressive but smooth at the same time, you know? After all these years of doing this, this is the way I like to do my ports right now, I find that this makes more power. And I've done a lot of dynos, and don't ask me if I've done a back-to-back dyno, doing a finish like this or doing a smooth finish on the same exact combination, the same exact dyno, the same day. No, I have not. So I don't have those kind of data to base what I'm saying. I'm just based through done similar combos. First of all, you don't have to sit there and polish stuff for hours when it gives you absolutely nothing. So this will mix the fuel better. George, MGR Performance. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. We're almost at 900 subscribers. Let's make it, boys. For New Year's, that will be my gift. And when we make 1,000 subscribers, I'm giving away, I'm gonna do a giveaway, some merch from my shop. George, MGR Performance, one more time. Bang! Thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated.